I'm Dr. Scout. I am with LGBT Health Link at Centerlink, and I'm here to bring you your weekly roundup of all the top LGBT health and wellness news for the week of March 16th, 2015. So let's jump right in and see what the news is. In our first story, March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. Bisexuals, people who smoke, people with HIV, and people with HPV are all at higher risk for colorectal cancer. This means that over 50% of the LGBT communities are at higher risk than others. So what can you do about it? Create a personal risk assessment and learn where to get safe screenings at the National LGBT Cancer Network site. Our next story, there's new information. According to a gender management clinic study out of San Diego, California, allowing trans kids to transition improves their health. The lead researcher expresses the need to implement a multidisciplinary approach to care that includes endocrinologists, therapists, primary care providers, and surgeons. But we say if it's better to do it early, do it early. Next up are LGBT women seen in the AIDS epidemic. HHS Office on Women's Health declares March 10th as National Women and Girls HIV/AIDS Day to bring women to the forefront of the male-centric public health issue. As reported by The Advocate, despite, for example, trans women being 49 times more likely to be living with HIV, LGBT women still continue to be discounted, miscounted, and uncounted. So make a difference, share your story, join the conversation, #NWGHAAD. I know, cumbersome, but do it. Our next study, LGBT women are at greater risk for health problems that impact their economic security and ability to work. This is due to a history of discrimination, insurance exclusions, and inadequate reproductive health coverage for LGBT women. The study is titled Paying an Unfair Price, the Financial Penalty for LGBT Women in America, and is produced by two of our favorite organizations, Center for American Progress and the Movement Advancement Project. Check it out online at our Huffington Post written version of this roundup every week. In our last story, there's a unique study in 4 South African countries that's the first to explore the health outcomes of forced sex in the lesbian and bi population. Participants reported drug and alcohol problems, mental distress, and a lower sense of belonging to the LGBT communities. While the results may not be surprising, we love that LGBT people were a focus and want to see more of the same in the same populations. And that is it. That is your health and wellness roundup for this week. Please join us next week at the same time, same place, so you can make sure you know all the top health stories for our communities.